Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, guys. Whatever time y'all are tuning in, I certainly appreciate y'all are here. Today's video, guys, we're going to be comparing a real TOPS knife with a fake TOPS knife. It's the C.U.T, the C.U.T 4.0. It's the knife that made and designed by Swanigan. He's a martial artist. He's a survivalist. He's also a writer and publishes articles for knife magazines. But this is an awesome knife. I got sent one in a few weeks ago and found out that it was fake. And TOPS has sent me a real one. I reached out to them because I love the fake one so much that I was wanting to buy one. But I reached out to them. I told them who I was. Wanted to know if they had a military discount. When they checked my YouTube channel out, they said, we'd love to send you one for a review. So they did. So I have it here. And we're going to be comparing them side by side. I'm also going to be giving you the seller's name on eBay. eBay won't do nothing to him or to. I don't know if it's a man or a woman, but they have Etsy, they have Benchmade, and they have TOPS knives. And even the knife companies have reached out to eBay. They won't take him down. You really can't get a person over there anymore. You used to be able to call a hotline and get someone and talk to someone. You still might be able to do that, but you got to go through a bunch of channels to even do that. And I reported him, but it come back. It don't. His store meets the guidelines. It said so. It's just a shame that people can't do something about these fake knives that people are selling on eBay, making money off of them, and they're stealing from USA-made companies. It's really a shame. And then they're also taking advantage of that people like myself. I don't know about modern knives. I'm just starting to dabble in them some. I know a good bit. I don't know everything. You'll never know about knives. You'll never learn everything you need to know about knives. That's why I love it so much. But I do know a lot about these old knives and what to look for. But see, they didn't really fake them back then. They are starting to fake them tested knives. You got to be really careful on them tested because those are worth a lot of money sometimes when they're in great shape. But they don't, them old Camilluses, them old Shrades. Even some of the 40 to 60 cases are fake some. You got to be careful about those. But they just didn't fake them as much back then. But now with these premium modern USA-made knives, they're faking them all the time. Like Etsy, TOPS, Benchmade, Spyderco. And it's just a shame. And we can't do nothing about it. It seems like the government customs don't want to do anything about it. And it really hurts when a friend of yours bought one thinking it was real and turned out it'd be fake, and then he did get his money back from eBay, so I'm glad of that. But he's still selling fake knives, and it just hurts the brand. It hurts the USA made name, you know what I'm saying? So, but anyway, we're going to look at the real one and we're going to look at the fake one. And I'm going to let y'all know the seller's name on eBay. If y'all want to, y'all go over to eBay and report him. But go look at his store. He's selling these TOPS knives, Benchmades, and Etsy's for like $70 when they're retailing for 170 to 270 bucks new. You know what I'm saying? So, just a warning to y'all, if you come across a new premium USA made knife and it's the deal's too good to be true, it usually is, okay? But I had my suspicions when I showed it, but I wasn't positive. So I did a little bit of research on it after I showed it a couple of weeks ago and found out that it was fake. I even sent the pictures to TOPS and they confirmed it. So anyway, let's get over here and we're going to look at the real one and we're going to look at the fake one. We're going to compare them side by side. So I just want to thank each and every one of y'all for tuning in today, and I hope you enjoy the video. Guys, just do your homework on these fakes. If you come across a deal on a premium USA made knife, just You think the deal is too good to be true, it usually is. Just do your homework before you buy it, okay? That's all I'm saying. That's the moral of today's story. Okay, guys, this is the fake one, the 4.0. It really feels good. It really does. And I really like that ring right there. Again, this knife is made for, was designed for field use and for combat. Okay, just a great feeling knife, and I loved it so much. After I found out it was fake, it was I loved it so much that I wanted one. I was checking out the pricing. Like I said, I contacted Tops for a military discount, or told them who it was, and they liked my YouTube channel, so they sent me one. And so thankful for Tops, guys. And we're going to go over the story of Tops and who the founder is. I'm going to let Miss Barlow do all that here. But this is the real one right here. It comes just like that. And also, they sent a sticker right there. TOPS stands for Tactical Operation Products, and it was founded by Mike Fuller, a Vietnam veteran. But we're going to let Miss Barlow talk about that. But I love this sticker. It will be going up on my wall of fame. Thank you so much, Tops Knives, for that. I can't wait to see their booth at the Atlanta Blade Show. Sent me the catalog. Ain't that cool? Can't wait to look at that. See, prices in this catalog are no longer accurate. You can get a correct updated price by visiting topsknives.com. How about that? Very cool. So, anyway, let's open this knife up real quick. Okay, let's see. Tops Knives. Tops mission: to create the highest quality, rugged, unique, overbuilt, and functional tools for service members and outdoorsmen of all kinds through our superior manufacturing, finishing process, and genuine field operators testing. Tops vision: to provide our clients with tools they can trust completely to exceed their expectations every time. Tops value: American integrity, quality, durability, performance, consistency. Hoorah. Cannot wait to hold this thing in my hand and compare the two. Oh, look at there. It comes with a HP 100 knife oil. Made in the USA. No odor as well. How about that? It's shake well before use, rust and corrosion protection, non-flammable, non-toxic, 100% synthetic, reduces friction and wear. How about that? Very cool. And look at that, made in the USA. So it's sealed up, so I might have to cut that. I love that sticker right there. The snap included on this belt loop for this product is a directional snap. This means that it is meant to open from only one direction. The snaps are installed to open by pulling from the end of the loop, not from the sides or inside the loop. Sometimes the snaps require a break in period and may be difficult to open or close at first. To do this, make sure you are pulling from the correct angle. Open and close the snaps a few times. So it means from the bottom, right there. One directional. It's hard to open this way, see? Which is great, because when you're wearing it on your belt, you don't want it to come open. See, they won't come open like that. And also, I'm going to show you a big difference already. You see it's got the flag on the buttons right there. See, it's got the TOPS logo and the American flag. This one has no markings on the sheath whatsoever. The sheath looks really, really similar. Real close. Actually, they do look a lot alike. But you see the buttons right there. And you see the type of material. This is the leather strap here. Well, that is plastic or fake. It might be. I don't know what that is, but it sure don't look like that right there. See? But the sheath is really, really close. Looks like the same specs. These counterfeiters, guys, are really good. They're getting better and better all the time. I bought fake knives before. I ain't gonna lie. Sure have. It's easy to do. Easy to do. And I'm gonna show you another big difference in these knives too. The last time when I unwrapped this one here, the blade was wrapped up in plastic. This here, the handle is wrapped up. And see, this is actually micarta. You can actually tell this is canvas micarta. Where this here is nothing but plastic here. See that right there? Plastic and micarta, see? Now this, it looks similar now. You get up close on it, but you can tell. See how? See that right there? See the liners in there too as well, see? Right over here. It's probably G10 up under there or something. But there's no liners over here. See that? And you can just see the difference in the metal too. How black it is compared to that. Now let's look at the stamping. And you see there is a serial number on each blade of the real one, where this is no serial. Check that out. You see how this one's much further up and this one is more back on the tang? And you can see it's a little, the different the stamping is. And this one here, C.U.T 4.0 tops, that's the real stamping. Notice the Swanigan on there. There's a little bit of spacing in that Swanigan. See how it just don't look smooth. This one up here don't look as smooth as that does. See how that is? The N and the A right there up here, up top. There's a little bit of space right there. And see where down here is not. See? It's just little things that you gotta look for. And see how the texture on the blade is smooth over here, whereas this one is kind of roughed up a little bit. So big differences in the two. And I can honestly say this is a heavier knife here. This thing, we're fixing to weigh them. And even the jimping on the back of the knife, look how defined that is right there. See that right there? And look how smooth that is, see? See that? Big difference in that as well. So you can see, but see, if you wouldn't know it, you wouldn't know it. Because I'm telling you, the person that I always go to if I'm unsure, his name is Matt Helms. He is knife crazy. He knows a lot about these modern knives. I don't. I'm not going to lie, guys. And when I have something I come across that I think is fake or real, and I didn't ask him about tops. I had my suspicions when I was looking at it, but it felt so good. It would have fooled me. But I'm telling you, you can tell a difference in the two. And we're fixing to weigh these knives here. And even the blade, guys, is a little bit, This one here is longer. See there? How about that? And this, I'm gonna tell you something else. This end down here is a lot smaller than that one. This is a big hole here compared to that. See here? I think it is. Yeah, see here? And even the handle, because of it, is a little bit longer on the real one too. The curve is more pronounced than this one is. See that? And you can tell, see how square that is right there? And that is round right there, see? Squared off right here. And that is rounded right there. Is that not cool? Or what? And see how, but again, you got the liners. You got the, in between the N and the A right there. You got the serial number. You got the actual handle material. If you get up close, you can see it. It's just smoothed off, or this one is squared off, and you can tell that it's not real micarta. That's what, when I read the specifications of it, I knew this is not real micarta. You can just tell it. It's plastic. But here you can feel it. It's like a canvas micarta. You can feel it right there. Very cool. And this blade is a lot smaller than this blade. So you got a lot going on with this knife. But again, if you come across this at the flea market or anything, and you've heard about TOPS knives and you're not real familiar with it, I can see why somebody would thinking they'd be getting a good deal. But they're not. And this is just taking advantage of American-made companies, and it seems like customs or our government or somebody ain't doing anything about it, you know, because money's being made. Money is being made off these things. Between China, between the sellers here, eBay, people in our government are getting, I don't know. I just think for them to do what they're doing for China, a lot of them are getting kickbacks. That's just my opinion. Why else would you do it? You know, why else would you allow China to be taking advantage of a lot of our companies here and making fakes if you're not getting some type of kickback? But you can tell a big difference in this blade, how slender and smaller it is. This will be better to actually conceal carry than this knife. One thing, I think it feels lighter to me than this knife, but we're fixing to weigh them now. This is the fake one. We got 7.2 ounces. Okay, can y'all see that? Let me take y'all out of that. You got 7.2 ounces right there. Okay, then we're going to take that one off. And we're going to weigh the real one. That is 6.4. So you got 0.8 ounces. You got almost a full ounce. This is lighter than this knife. This is a bigger knife. It really is. And this one really feels good in the hand. I cannot wait to carry it. It will be on my side today. I just want to thank TOPS for sending me the real McCoy. But this one here, guys, is a fake one all day long. But anyway, I just want to thank the person that sent this in for getting this started. I really do. And I just want to thank TOPS Knives for this knife. I cannot wait to use it. A full review or how I love this knife will be coming soon, because I told them I'll be giving them quite a few videos about this knife. I love it. I really do. Okay, guys, now we're about to let Miss Barlow tell us about TOPS knives and the C.U.T 4.0. That's the combat utility tool right here.
All right, mate, settle in. This one's about a company that didn't just make knives. They built a legacy of survival, one blade at a time. Back in 1998, a man named Mike Fuller, a Vietnam vet with years of survival and combat experience, decided he'd seen enough junk blades in the field. He knew what real warriors needed. So he started a company called TOPS Knives, short for Tactical Operations Products, right out of Idaho Falls, Idaho. But this wasn't just a hobby shop. TOPS was built by military men, for military men, and anyone else who depends on their knife to get the job done. No fluff, no mall ninja nonsense. Mike and his team built blades thick, mean and purpose-built. We're talking tough 1095 high-carbon steel, hand-finished, coated for durability, and made 100% in the USA. One of their biggest hits? The Tom Brown Tracker. You might have seen it in The Hunted. That blade made waves. But it wasn't the only legend. The Steel Eagle, the BOB knife. Everyone was designed with real-world use in mind. And to this day, TOPS doesn't cut corners. Every blade comes out of that Idaho shop built to take a beating and keep going, just like the folks who carry them. That's TOPS knives, mate. Born from experience, built for the field, and sharp enough to earn your respect. TOPS C.U.T 4.0 Combat Utility Tool. Designed by Joshua Swanigan, survival expert, martial artist and writer with deep roots in combatives and backwoods know-how. C.U.T stands for Combat Utility Tool. Built by TOPS Knives, Idaho Falls, USA. Why it was created. Swanigan wanted a blade that could serve both in a defensive role and as a true field tool, something you could rely on in a close quarters fight or while carving kindling, notching traps or processing game. The result? The C.U.T 4.0, a purpose-driven knife with combat in its blood and utility in its soul. Specs and features. Blade length, 4.25 inches. Overall length, 8.5 inches. Steel, Teson 95 high carbon with TOPS signature traction coating. Blade shape, drop point, durable, practical and well suited for utility and defense. Handle, tan canvas micarta with a pronounced finger ring for enhanced grip and retention. Sheath, black kydex with a beta loop for horizontal or vertical carry. What makes it special? Combines the control of a karambit-style grip with the functionality of a field knife. Perfect for EDC, defensive carry, or backcountry use. Lightweight, compact, and quick to draw, it's built for real-world scenarios, not fantasy. Ms. Barlow's take. The C.U.T 4.0 ain't a showpiece. It's a knife designed by someone who's walked the walk. Joshua Swanigan didn't just dream this up at a desk. This blade reflects his hands-on experience in survival and self-defense. If you want one knife that can pull triple duty in the woods, on the street, or anywhere in between, this is your workhorse.
Well, guys, I hope y'all enjoyed the video today. I just want to thank TOPS Knives for sending me this knife. I will be giving it some field tests here coming soon. I cannot wait to put this on my side. I've been looking for a combat or a self-defense knife, and I think I found it, guys. It really feels good. You can use it as a side draw. You pull it out like that, and you got that ring here that you can actually hit somebody. It's kind of like a brass the knuckle here, and then you can swipe and come back and stab. Swipe and stab while you're hitting. Love that feel too. It's just perfect. Love it. I love it. I really do. And we're gonna be field testing this thing. Cannot wait. But I just want to thank TOPS Knives again for sending me this. I really do. I love it, and I cannot wait to see their booth up the Atlanta Blade Show. Probably gonna have to buy me another TOPS knife. How about that? Anyway, guys. Hope y'all learned something today. I just wish that somebody could do something about these counterfeit knives that just flood the markets here in the United States, from flea markets to pawn shops to eBay, online sales. I mean, all that does is hurt the American-made companies, they're American-made, the workers. It forces them to go up in prices. It forces them to lay off people. So the counterfeits are a problem, and I just wish we could do something about it. And I'm working on that too. So I can't wait to share something with y'all here real soon. It's gonna be fun. But anyway, thank y'all again, guys, for tuning in today. I just want to thank each and every one of y'all for all the support, all the views, all the subscribers. Thank y'all so much. I want to say God bless to each and every one of y'all. And until we meet again, guys, y'all be like a good night. Stay sharp.
Mission number 1, Rustmaker's Smog Forge. Location, Mekong Jungle, Cambodia. 30 hours. Objective, infiltrate a Chinese-run counterfeiting compound. Knife Doctor! Knife Doctor! Come in! Do you read me? We've got eyes on movement. Rustmaker is confirmed inside the forge compound. I repeat, Rustmaker is active and coordinating a final counterfeit run. You are green to proceed. Time is not on your side. Knife Doctor, it gets worse. Widowmaker is there too. Facial scan just pinged. She's moving through the perimeter like smoke. No known allegiance to Rustmaker, but where she goes, bodies tend to follow. Heads up. Thermal shows 6 hostiles. They're moving on your 1 o'clock, closing fast. You're deep in now, Doctor. Jungle Canopy is cutting our signal. We might lose you, so listen close. Disable the smog stacks, seize the proof, and do not let Rustmaker vanish into the haze. And Knife Doctor, if Widowmaker engages, don't hesitate. You know what you have to do.